You can never go A against this team. During VCT's Masters Bangkok, world champions Edward Gaming attempted to hit A 8 out of the 12 rounds on their attack side of Lotus. Of those 8, they won only 2 rounds, with one of them being a G2 Eco, and for the other, this had to happen.
Fancies it, but here comes the fight. We've seen it before. It looks like we'll see it again this time!
So what's the secret that makes G2 so great at holding this area? For starters, G2 runs a Breach, Taeho, Yoru, Viper, and Omen comp. On round 4, Viper sets up this dual-purpose wall that covers B main and cuts through A to door. This will come into play later. Taeho missiles back Rubble, and Breach stuns the fast peek, forcing EDG's Neon to take a weird path to avoid all this utility. Omen smokes A main, making it difficult for the rest of EDG to scale out as they need to push through a smoke to fight, giving G2, who have stacked 4 here, a massive advantage. G2 gladly take the fight and end up coming out positively, trading 1 player for 2 of EDG's. Viper wall goes up, allowing them to exit safely, and G2 come out on top 5v4. Round 7 shows the second reason why their composition is so strong. G2 has a total of 5 flashes and 2 stuns, plenty for setting up favorable fights. A combination of Breach stun and Yoru flash gets Jagumo 2 kills playing hyper aggressively, punishing EDG for trying to take A space too fast without using enough utility. EDG don't give up and continue pushing, only to be punished by a huge crossfire from Taeho and Breach, a stun from Taeho and an aftershock through Tree, taking out another 2 members of EDG, all resulting in another failed A push. Okay, let's just use more utility and we'll be fine, right? That's exactly what EDG does the next round. Neon and Breach both throw stuns to punish any Yoru aggression that happened just like last round. Hawk comes up, Clove smokes deep. This time, G2 isn't fighting? Wrong. G2 are planning for a refight. Now that EDG have used most of their utility for free, G2 now strikes. Breach ultimate from Tree hits the entire team, followed up by a fast crunch that makes EDG look like they were AFK. Okay, maybe more utility isn't the answer. Maybe we just play slow and let G2 waste their utility. EDG Omen throws a fake TP, Clove smokes deep, and it baits out Taeho missiles, Yoru flash, and Breach aftershock. Now EDG just waits, right? This is where G2's Viper comes into play. For most of the first half, Viper is solo anchoring C, and being such a strong defensive character allows G2 to forward stack toward A. Since G2's Viper doesn't see anything outside of C long, even though EDG cuts noise, G2 still has 3 players toward the A site ready to fight, and being stuck behind a smoke, EDG gets spammed out and lose the round flawlessly.